Previously on Quest for Adventure.
You see this enormous creature emerge from the water and open its mouth, and you fly directly into its mouth. You feel this claw pierce through the roof of this cavity and rip it open. And through this opening, the claw scoops up everyone who's in the room, sort of clawing at the room, and it flings you out into the sea.
The quest for adventure is on the rise. The quest for adventure is nigh. The quest for adventure is on the rise. The quest for adventure is nigh.
Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 29 of Quest for Adventure, the only podcast where you get to hear four cool guys have some D&D fun times. I'm Caleb.
I'm Bobby.
I'm David.
And I'm Spencer.
And we'll be playing a wicked game of D&D later.
Woo!
But for now, Bobby, what did you do this week?
The past 4 weeks, you mean?
Oh yeah, we had a little break. Bobby, this is your spotlight. Impress us.
I went to Florida. It was alright. Let's see. I also played Final Fantasy X HD. Got pretty into that.
How's Blitzball looking?
See, that's the thing I haven't done yet. That's like, besides like all the endgame bosses, that's like the only thing left I have to do.
Alright.
Sink 100 hours into that.
Oh god, I hope not. I hope it's like, I hope I can get everything from it in like 2 hours. Because that's like the worst minigame. And then, I played AVGN 2, Assimilation.
Oh yeah.
Which is the new Angry Video Game Nerd game that was developed by Screw Attack. And yeah, it's a really hard kind of Battle Kid style. It's a platformer that's just like super hard.
Yeah, like a Mega Man kind of.
It's definitely it's like Mega Man X, I guess. There's power-ups hidden like in levels and stuff like that.
I gotcha.
It's pretty good though. Kind of frustrating, but it's well made.
David, what did you do this week?
Well, here's the thing.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Buckle up, kids.
Destiny had an April update. So I've been playing a whole lot of that.
We're back,
Man.
baby.
That sounds great.
It is
April?
great.
That's great!
That's the month we're in right now.
Barely.
Woohoo!
That's pretty much what I've been doing.
What about you, Spencer? What did you do this week?
This week we started watching Buffy.
Woohoo!
Is more
Buffy. Woohoo!
There's no conversation going to be had this episode. And we're just going to see, woohoo, yeah! You did it!
Where are you guys at now?
We are on we finished season 2, so we're on season 3. They just had the cute Christmas episode.
Yeah,
where it
very
was
cute.
almost suicide, but then
Very
it wasn't.
Cutest Christmas episode.
Yeah. And so Buffy's really good. I like it. I started it a long time ago, and I watched like the first episode, and I did that thing you're never supposed to do, where you're like, well, this is indicative of the series as a whole.
Yeah. Didn't we watch it? Wasn't it like when I was first getting Kaylee into it? Yeah. And you're like, man, this episode's really cheesy. This show must suck.
I did say that verbatim. I hate this.
Dirty trumpet
very
voice.
Disdainful.
Disdainful old redneck man voice.
Yeah.
You know, my standard voice.
Right.
I'm doing a voice right now. That's my regular voice.
Yeah.
He doesn't even do his real voice, ever.
You're
He
always
just references it.
always
Other than
putting
that.
on this professional voice.
This facade. In my heart, a can of Skull calls for me. And we've been playing Destiny again, which is real fun, but like it's really loot based. So I'm getting to the point where the loot is kind of slowing down. So my motivation to play it is definitely slowing down. It's really fun still. Other
Winding
than
down
just
already,
saying I'm not
though,
going to
huh?
play it anymore.
Yeah. Maybe once Destiny learns about a new food 4 years from now, you'll play again.
What a deep cut to a really crappy story that was.
Well, I just finished editing that episode, so I remember it well.
There you go. And then the last thing, which I think the fans are really going to enjoy, fans of the genre will be really excited about.
Right.
So I've been getting Loot Crate. I got a subscription to Loot Crate for my birthday, which it's one of those things I would never get myself, but it's cool that I got it. And this month's theme was Quest.
For
did they send you our podcast?
They sent me a zip drive in the email, not in the Loot Crate, full of all of our episodes.
Wow.
All of them voiced by Nathan Fillion.
Whoa!
I don't even know what that means.
Yep.
He just re-recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'd pay good money to listen to that.
I'm not mad. They can have the rights.
Yeah.
The only applicable thing to this, and the only reason I bring it up, I have my very first 20-sided die, guys.
Ooh.
And it is, here's the thing, they didn't send me a 20-sided die, they sent me a 20-sided dice mold, like ice mold, sorry. So we have like 20 more minutes, and there's several numbers I can't use right now.
Wait, what is it?
It's an ice cube
like
maker?
I have it's an ice cube that's like really big 20-sided die, and you can see the numbers and everything. It's pretty cool.
So it doesn't light up when you get a 20? Is that what I'm hearing?
The ice mold? No, it does not.
Man.
That's too bad. I guess you can throw it away.
That's fine. What about you, Caleb?
This week I built a controller.
Whoa.
So I built it's like an arcade stick, but it has no stick on it. So it's all buttons.
It's broken.
How are you gonna walk the Statue of Liberty around if it doesn't have a control stick?
That's a good question. Darn it! No, it has no buttons, and I haven't finished it yet. I still have to it's made of what is it called? It's made of tropical walnut. So I went all out for this controller. So I ordered tropical walnut, and it's like a really flat thing. A flat thing. It's just buttons. It's just a piece of wood with buttons on it.
I just want to understand. There are no control sticks, no buttons, and it's tropical.
I bought a piece of wood and I tried to play Mario with
it. Do you have
not very responsive?
Is your big brother not letting you play, and he's acting like it's plugged into the TV?
Yeah, he wouldn't let me play. He's like, "Oh, here's your controller," and he just handed me like an old piece of driftwood.
Because you had driftwood in your house.
That's tropical walnut. Oh!
I like how you sound in stories.
I'm basically Philp when I'm younger.
Yeah.
Are you boys ready for some Dungeons and Dragons?
You know I am.
There's some good bass in both of those. I'm into it.
Yeah.
He's all about the bass now. I don't know if you guys knew that.
All about the bass.
He's all Florida now. He's too cool for us.
Can everybody, just everyone in here say all about the bass independently so we can sample that for whenever
Here's what we need to do. I'll start and then go David, Bobby, Spencer. We'll all say all about the bass, make a techno song.
Okay.
All about the bass.
All about the bass.
All about the bass. All about the bass. All about the bass.
Oh wait, we're still going.
All about the bass.
All about the bass. All about the bass. All about the bass.
Well, that was a good
techno song.
experiment.
Was just the words all about the bass.
It doesn't work over the internet. That's what I've determined.
Everybody keep time.
Let's go! All right, Cecil.
Yes.
You should say yesel, but we'll work on it.
Somebody got R2.
Episode peaked. End it now.
Cecil, you wake up in a nice bed.
How nice we talking?
incredibly nice, entirely made of silk. Well, the bed's not made of silk, but the sheets are made of silk.
The bed is
It's a
solid
blanket,
gold.
so-
Okay, yeah.
The bedding is made entirely of this blackish silver silk. The bed itself is made of this darkish black colored metal. And you can feel this rocking like you are in a wagon or something. But you feel it in your bones. You look around you, and you're in this small, very small living area. The area is filled with these trinkets and devices that seem very strange in nature. 3 sides of the wall that you are in are made of wood, this blackened wood, and one is a curtain.
Well, I sit up in bed and I yell for Grayson.
You're supposed to break my neck out of bed!
You see the curtain begin to move, and then a figure pops her head through.
Grayson.
A female. She has these large purple orbs for earrings.
Yeah,
Her hair is white, and her skin is dark in color.
Hello.
So you're finally awake.
Yeah.
I like this voice.
Yeah, I guess so. Where am I?
We found you down by the ocean.
Ah, the ocean. Was there a...
Yes, the ocean. That's where I am.
Was there a giant crab there too?
She says, a giant crab?
Well, last thing I remember, I was in a giant squid, and then a giant claw ripped the giant squid open.
She laughs. You must have hit your head pretty hard.
Oh, well, I better go back to bed then.
She nods. When you're feeling better, please join us. And then she walks back through the curtain.
Well, I guess I gotta go back to bed. Having an existential crisis here. I guess I hop out of bed.
Then I go back to bed.
And then, and I guess I go through the curtain. Oh, wait, do I have my stuff?
You do. It
Okay.
appears that you have a wand, right?
Yes.
It appears that your wand is no longer on you, though.
Disarmed
What about his
again.
Doki pecs?
His Doki pecs? Let me consult the Dungeon Master's Guide on this.
Alright. I walk through...
I'm waiting.
Alright, as you walk through, you see the same woman. She is very ornately dressed, and there is this spread on the table of exotic fruits and foods. I thought you were going back to bed.
I'm not tired.
Got her.
Idiot.
Can I just eat whatever I want?
Please, you are a guest.
Awesome. I hop up...
What is your name, little gnome?
Cecil Oakleaf.
My name is Daruk.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. Now I'm going to eat. I hop up on the table, and I just start shoveling food in my mouth.
You stand on the table?
Yes!
Like reaching below your legs and just pulling them up
So,
between your legs.
Basically, if this is an anime, Cecil's now the main character.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
He's Goku.
Yes.
From those few scenes of Dragon Ball Z that I've seen. Where they
Got
wait
the important
and
stuff,
then
it sounds
and
like.
then they eat.
What am I doing here?
Yeah, definitely the main character.
That's a good call. That's what I would like to know, little gnome. We found you washed up on the ocean, on the beach.
Well, last thing I remember, I was inside a giant squid, and then the giant squid exploded, and then everything went dark. I was traveling to the eastern continent with my friends Grayson Abernathy and Cyril Evilbane.
Alright, you see a small smile come upon her face. The eastern continent. You've arrived.
That's awesome. Where am I?
Cecil did it! Daruk walks over to a shelf and pulls a wine bottle off the shelf and then hands you a glass filled with this wine.
About to get turned up.
Turned up!
About to get stupid.
Dirty!
No, stop it.
I'll
Don't you
say
say that. That's our chase treasure.
So what vintage is this wine?
She turns her head. Vintage?
What year was it made?
Uh-oh. Many moons ago.
Man, Cecil's playing this chick.
What year was it made, moron?
Oh, many moons ago. Great, cool. He looks at the label and it has a year clearly printed on it.
So,
you know Grayson Abernathy?
a little bit. I just met him a few days ago, but we're pretty tight.
Interesting. Tell me about him.
Well, he's tall, and he kills things.
That sounds like him. So where were you headed, little gnome?
I believe Stormvale.
You're in luck. That is where I'm headed.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe we can go there together.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that he has approached her, standing in front of her. Now he's circling her like a shark.
Together!
All right, she stands up. Perhaps, little gnome.
It's like, hey, can I get some food for the road?
No, little gnome, please be my guest. Travel with us.
I'm just gonna grab an apple. All right, let's go.
All right. She excuses herself into the small room. Please, little gnome, I must get ready. And when she leaves, you see the door open, and another dark elf steps in. He's an elderly dark elf. He has this monocle.
It's her boyfriend.
Oh, fancy.
He said, I see you're awake.
Yeah, pretty perceptive there, huh?
Have you met our hostess?
I have.
He sits in the same chair.
She seems nice.
Yes, well, he pulls a book off the shelf and begins reading it.
That's pretty rude.
I hop up on the table. As usual, wants an apple.
No, thank you.
So, what's your name?
He puts his book down. My name is Drodar. What is your name?
I'm Cecil Oakleaf.
Cecil Oakleaf. You know, we found a wand on you when we picked you up.
Well, that would make sense. I am a wizard.
Really? Did you tell Daruk that?
I guess I may have failed to mention that.
She's quite the mighty sorceress herself.
Sorcerer.
He walks over to the shelf and opens a small box with your wand in it, and then he hands it to you.
Oh, thanks.
David is specifically trying to be a good character.
That's so sweet.
I like Cecil.
Yeah, he's all right. He's pushing it though.
He's too nice.
Luckily, Cyril is gone insane, so we can have one nice guy, I guess.
To be fair, though, Cyril went insane like 27 episodes ago.
It was just an accident, though.
I started talking and I was insane. All right, you feel the wagon come to a quick halt.
Oh man, I forgot we were in a wagon.
I did too.
I didn't realize. I never knew.
Big shock to everybody.
I guess saying you're in a wagon isn't enough detail.
I mean, of course it's not.
Well, see, you in the same sentence you said you hear this rocking, and we all got distracted.
That's what happened.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember wagon.
30, 30!
30.
I'm getting mad. Don't do it again.
For everyone at home, we're making fun of his meemaw.
Meemaw is a saint.
The wagon that you're in no longer is a rocket. And then you see Drodar stand up, and then he quickly heads outside. You hear Daruk say to you, "What was that?"
That was Drodock. He took off like real quick.
Okay. Are you a professional actor?
Yeah, like, real quick.
Like, real quick. Daruk motions you towards the curtain. Please, can you help me?
Sure.
All right. As you open the curtain, you see her bare back.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
And she's handing you over her shoulders this latch to latch her top on.
It's like a padlock.
I go to, I guess, strap it. Am I tall enough? Because that would be sad.
Yeah, you can sort of climb on the shelf. You can climb on a shelf, latch it easily. You see that her hair is now up and done fancifully. And then you hear from outside,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, death metal band outside.
Yeah, it's rocking up there.
Is that napalm death out there, I hear?
All right, and then you see a stern look come upon Daruk's face, and she grabs this orb from the shelf.
Sorcerer,
And she heads outside. She looks at you. Are you good in a fight, little gnome?
I'm the best in a fight.
Right. She seems
Pretty arrogant.
kind of convinced. She goes to open the door, and then it feels like it is being held closed. You notice that in this room there are windows, but they are covered on the outside. These aprons draped on the outside. Not aprons. What are they called?
Drapes?
Drapes draped on the outside. What are those things called that drape windows?
Did you say rape window?
Maybe I'll ask that lady. What's her name from Mrs. Doubtfire?
Pierce Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan, that's right. The door seems to be closed.
Does it open from the outside or the inside?
You push it to open it from the inside. But it can be open from both sides. There's handles on both. But it feels like there's someone holding it closed.
What do we do?
Help! I'm good in a fight, but I can't open this door.
Well, she's got the
Grayson!
door. Do you think we should open it?
You talking to her?
Yes.
All right, she is going to attempt to bash into it with her shoulder. All right, she slams her body against it. It opens a little and then slams back closed.
Gonna have to double bash.
I guess I'll have to double bash.
Ah, yes, the double bash.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart double bash. Who would like to be in front? So what I'll do is I'll give the one in front will do a d20, and then the other one will do an athletics check to give them a bonus.
What's her strength?
Does
she look very strong?
No, she looks quite frail, in fact.
All right. Well, I'll get in front.
Little buff Cecil.
Yeah.
He's pretty buff.
He's not bad.
They're looking at his abs right now.
He's buffer than the mighty Bodrick, in fact.
That's true. Bodrick was lean, though.
He was all skill.
Yeah.
12.
She gets a 3.
She's not very good.
Pressing against your back.
Back of head.
You both give a shove, and the door swings open. You see Drodar laying on the floor. You have pushed him out of the way, and he is not moving.
Uh-oh.
Bobby should be the commentator for this. Looks like a tough one.
Cecil's in a bit of a pickle.
I'm gonna try to resuscitate him.
Okay.
I guess a medicine check. 17.
17, you are able to resuscitate him. With a gasp, he opens his eyes. And then Daruk drags him into the wagon. Her eyes have turned this fiery red color, and she walks out of the wagon. You see around you, you are in this sort of a trail. It's not dirt, but you see where the wheels of a wagon get pulled across, but you're in this forest. And there's greenery everywhere. You feel this arrow fly from the southeast, and when you look over there, in that direction, you see that there is a cliff. It appears to be people firing from it. You can't quite make out who. And you see south, there it becomes this thick, wooded area. There's trees everywhere. Daruk looks at you, and she says, I'll draw their fire. You head around and flank them.
Before we do that, who are we fighting?
Could be anyone. Marauders, bandits.
Or marauder bandits.
Are you already walking away?
No, he's like pacing around. Marauder bandits.
Or marauder bandits.
Am I short enough to sneak under the wagon?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, then I can do that.
All right. She's going to walk around the north side of the wagon up this way, unless you have something to say.
Which way are they firing from?
Southeast. But you see the cliff.
Okay. Well, then I will start sneaking under the wagon.
She's going to move around and poke her head around. And then you see that from her fingers, she fires a laser covering you.
All right. Can I roll a stealth check?
Yes. I would suggest it, in fact.
A 17?
All right. What are you going to do?
Can I see them from where I'm at?
You can see that the corner of the cliff is right here. Very high cliff, though. Very cool.
I'm going to try to move up behind this tree with the stealth, see if I can get a better view.
All right. With the 17, you're able to move quietly and quickly to the tree.
Is it dark outside or not during the day?
Light.
It's light.
It's
okay.
during the day. And the arrows, none of them fly towards you. They still appear to be firing towards Daruk.
Do I see a way to get up the cliff at all?
Yeah, so you are able to see that past the trees, there is this small river, and the edge of the cliff is here. So you may be able to walk around.
Okay.
If you head towards the river, south towards the river.
I would like to try that.
Give me a stealth check.
21?
All right. 21, you are able to run silently. So when you approach the river, you see that There's this small cliff leading upwards to where they are.
How tall is the cliff?
Maybe quite tall, maybe 50 feet where they're at.
I guess I want to try to continue sneaking.
Yeah, it appears they don't see you yet.
Okay. Are these tall edges?
Right. Maybe each of these is about 10 feet. You may be able to scale them.
Okay.
They go up higher as they get more towards where the arrows are flying from.
Okay. I'm going to try to move behind this wall right here.
All right. Give me another stealth check.
19.
All right. With a 19, you again silently move closer to the enemies.
Do I have a good view of them yet?
You can see one of them's shoulders. They're facing away from you now towards Daruk. So they are between you and Daruk. And you see that they are wearing golden armor.
I'm going to try to sneak back down the cliff.
Okay.
Bye!
All right.
I guess I'll just kill them.
They could be the guys who made Windows Vista.
That's always a potentiality.
I guess I have to kill them.
If there's a chance they made Windows Vista.
They have to die.
So you can see there's this guy, but the cliff is actually obstructing your view.
That's Golden Knight all the way.
Yep.
You wouldn't, or you might know that. I don't know.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know?
Please.
18.
All right, with an 18, you do know that these are in fact the Golden Knights of Stormvale.
Do I know if they've spotted me yet?
It doesn't seem like it. One of the Golden Knights screams, and you see that he is struck. He falls backwards, and then you see on his face this sort of pale-colored tentacles growing out of his face.
Oh, wow.
He's grabbing at it and ripping.
Wowie.
Wowie. I'm going to try to sneak over here.
Give me one more stealth check. Because you're going to die.
17.
All right, man, you're good. With the 17, you are able to move silently. You don't expect them to hear you. All right, when you get closer, you're able to see the entirety of the top cliff, and you see there are 3 humans, one of them with a tentacle growing out of his face, and a dwarf wearing golden armor.
No!
Can I do a history check on the dwarf?
Please.
That's a 15.
All right, with a 15, from his armor, you're able to tell that he is Bindle Bedrock, son of Banwin. So, Cecil, you see Bindle Bedrock and the Golden Knights are fighting Daruk.
All right. I want to sneak up here.
All right, so you're sneaking up right behind Bindle Bedrock, correct?
Should I call him over here?
Yeah, it's whatever you want to do. Maybe I think Bobby was commentating. Maybe he'll help you out.
Looks like he's in a bit of a pickle.
Does that help? If you thought it was a whole pickle, it's not. It's just a bit of a pickle.
A bit of a pickle. But if he calls him, maybe the pickle will go away. Or maybe it'll be a bigger pickle.
A pickle's a pickle. Spencer, what do you think about this?
What can I say that hasn't already been said about pickles? I mean,
yeah, my and Spencer's commentating team is on ESPN 15.
ESPN Pickle.
ESPN the Pickle.
ESPN 15, the pickle.
Yeah. We talk about all the sports, but we just relate them to pickles.
Yeah.
Bobby, I think we're in agreement. It is a pickle here, but are we thinking spear, dill, sweet? There's so many options.
You should be a sports commentator.
I'd watch a sport to hear that.
Yeah.
Trick question. What sport was I just talking about?
Oh, man. On ESPN 15.
ESPN 15, the pickle.
Maybe Pogs.
Actually, Tech Deck.
Oh, God. Yeah, fingerboarding. Woo!
Tech Deck.
$50.
Darn it.
That thing from middle school.
If I'd remembered Tech Deck, that would have gone in my Bindle Bed, or not in my
Bill Quickfeet.
Bill Quickfeet needs to do this catalog.
Yeah, definitely.
You're welcome to put it in there.
It's too late.
Oh,
He's already dead. You killed him off.
It's too late. He's dead. So you're in a bit of a pickle.
I'm gonna try to put them to sleep.
Okay.
Cecil's cool.
So I guess a 20-foot radius starting with Bindle.
All right. So you should be able to get all of them.
Right.
I will warn you that I don't know if the man whose face is tentacles will be able to go to sleep.
He's just a trash collector for the 9. tentacle face destiny joke.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I still don't really get it, but
No.
you did explain
No.
it, so.
Okay. Man, that's pretty good.
So
Like,
Thanks.
20 hit points worth of them are asleep.
yep.
Do any of them have 20 hit points or less?
20 hit points or less. Yes, the 2 golden knights fall asleep. Bindle yawns. This fight's boring.
I'm gonna go home.
And then he floats off into space. Pickle solved.
All right, so the 2 gold knights are asleep. I
Right,
guess.
and Bindle seeing this, his 2 comrades fall asleep strangely.
Oh, time to set him on fire, hurry!
Well, think about cutting a pickle in half. You have 2 pickles.
Just the voice is good enough.
Yeah, the voice is so good.
So he begins to look around. He can tell that Daruk did not cast that spell.
Hey, Bendel.
Uh-oh.
All right.
He
turns around.
Myself.
Frighteningly carrying an enormous hammer.
I drop my wand. It's like, hey, I don't want to hurt. I don't want anybody else to get hurt.
Who are you?
My name is Cecil Oakleaf. I'm from the High Realm.
When you say that, Bindle is struck in the back of the head.
All right.
You see these pale tentacles begin to grab at his
No.
skull, moving
No.
around towards his face.
You gotta get out of there.
You gotta get Bindle out of there.
I guess I have to run.
All right, roll initiative.
24.
All right, it's your turn.
I guess I gotta kill him now.
He's got a tentacle in his head. I stab him in the face.
He's not gonna get any better.
Yeah.
I guess I could just kill all of them.
No.
So that I mean business.
Yeah,
Pops.
Who cares about Pops?
that's true. You have no connection to this guy. There's
like-
no
it's
reason
really-
for
yeah.
you to, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Fireball. They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
The ones that aren't asleep, I
The
guess.
ones that aren't asleep, yeah.
Those other ones are just going to burn in their sleep.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess, can any of them make the saving throw? Because they have like tentacles,
tentacles
on
on
their
their
face.
face.
And
Bindle is still upright. All right, he succeeds.
What about the one on the ground with the tentacles?
Oh, they are all struck, being asleep and tentacle-faced. How much damage does it do?
31.
Wow.
All right, the sleeping bodies burst into flames,
Woo!
and
Wait,
there goes
what
there
number
goes
did
some
you
of my
say?
friends from childhood.
and now Bindle not only has tentacles climbing towards his face, but is now on fire.
So he takes 15 and a half points of damage.
Does Bindle say anything?
He looks angry.
That's surprising.
This fire's pissing me off.
What did you say right before you set him on fire?
I didn't want anybody else to get hurt. And
And
then
then I killed them all. So
I didn't, but then he got tentacles on his face, and
now he's got to die.
there's no cure for that. I guess I can run, correct?
Correct. And you could leap off the
Can
cliff
I hop
as
off
well.
this cliff?
Yeah.
Or how high is it from right here?
Not much at all. Maybe 7 feet. And then give me an acrobatics check. He's gonna leap off the cliff, 10-foot drop, which for him is like 1,000,000 feet.
22?
All right, with the 22, you dive headfirst into the rock and roll back onto your feet.
Pretty cool.
And then I'll take one more step. I guess that's my turn.
Bindle, on fire and tentacled, is going to shout and run towards you, Cecil.
The status effects in Quest for Adventure are weird.
Yes, he's going to run at you, and he's going to also leap, and he lands with a hearty thud in front of you, and then he is going to attempt to tackle you. Give me an athletics check. Never mind. He rolled a 1.
He explodes.
All right, he attempts to tackle you and trips, and is now prone in front of you.
Time for the kill shot.
Pretty close.
All right, Daruk, or are you going to say something?
I was just going to say I'm really sorry about this, but I'm not sorry yet because it's not my turn.
That's going to be your action on your turn. Seeing that arrows are no longer being fired at her, she is going to walk towards you. She sees you, and then she sees Bindle Bedrock. Her eyes get wide. Oh, crap! And it is your turn.
Pretty good.
I'm sorry about this.
Seeing he is on the ground, I guess I gotta kill him.
People on the ground? You gotta.
Um,
How many opportunities in a lifetime you got a guy on the ground?
That's true.
I'm gonna run.
I'm not even mad now.
I won't take an opportunity attack if he's on the ground, will I?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna double run over to Daruk. Just ask her what I need to do.
We have to get out of here.
Well, all right. You lead the way. By the way, why are we fighting these guys?
Don't you know?
I do not.
They're evil men.
Evil men.
Evil men.
Evil man.
You can tell me on the way. Let's go before he gets up.
All right. Bindle gets up on his turn.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right, Bindle is going to stand. Now use one of his movements, and then he will run towards you. He's now smoking, no longer on fire. All right, he's unable to make it towards you, or to you. Daruk on her turn is going to double run towards the horses, and then you see the wagon start to move slowly, start to pick up pace. Cecil!
I guess I just go run to the wagon. Double move.
All right.
You can maybe put him asleep again.
I'll try to put him to sleep again.
Because he took 15 from the fire.
Man, pretty good. 19.
He again yawns, bored with combat.
Man, he's got a lot.
Got a lot of hit points. Then
What are the tentacles doing? Anything?
You can see them sort of latching themselves onto his head, trying to sort of pull themselves out of his head.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah, it seems fine.
I'll just do my movement as I'm trying to run.
All right. And the wagon is beginning to move more quickly now. So Bindle is going to run up to the wagon, and then with a swing of his hammer, he's going to attempt to strike it.
Knew you would.
You're good. David's good at this game. All right. With a swing of his hammer, the back quarter of the wagon is severed, and pieces of wood are flung across into the woods.
That's a movie. Well, I'll play first, but I'll talk to you guys later.
Now it is Daruk's turn, and she is going to run into the wagon. Cecil!
All right. I guess I'm going to firebolt him.
All right. And it does appear the wagon is still able to move.
Oh. Well, then I don't want to firebolt him if it's still all right, able to move. I'm just going to run into the wagon again and yell,
Go back to sleep.
yell,
That'll be a nice breeze now.
Hey, what was moving the wagon?
There are horses.
Okay.
If I double run, I think I can make it into the wagon.
Do you hop in the wagon and go, yeah, to signal the horses?
Answer the man.
Yes.
That's our sports commentator you're talking to.
And Cecil makes it around the corner.
Neither side is giving an inch.
Cecil comes around the corner, grabs into the wagon. Yeah! Yeah! Go, Cecil, go!
All right, the curtain that was separating the room is now blowing in the breeze, and you see Bindle is unable to catch up to the wagon, and he disappears in the distance.
He's so slow.
I hoped he was going to get in it, and you're going to have to fight
You're going to have to fight him in the wagon.
It would be cool, but unfortunately I don't have that prepared.
It would be cool, but that's why we won't do it.
Cyril!
Hello.
You're dead. Grayson!
Yeah!
No more.
No, Cyril.
That's fair, based on what just happened. I mean, a squid exploded us out of its head. If all three of us live, that's just not realistic.
Uh-oh. Yep, you're dead. Sorry. Cyril, you wake up. You see this unfamiliar face in front of you, a human with dark skin, and he is grabbing you by the armpits, and he is pulling you onto this small boat. You are covered in water, and the man's face is lit with flame.
Grayson!
All right, when you scream, he puts his hand over your mouth. Shh! When you look around, you see that you are in this kind of floating city, and it is aflame. The entire city is on fire. The man is steering the small boat away from the city.
Are we in The Hobbit? You tell me.
We're not.
Ah, gosh.
Darn it, I know how that one ends.
Yeah. Alright, I kind of like bat at the guy's hand.
Okay, he frees you.
What is going on?
What do you mean? Look around you.
What do you mean, what do I mean? I did look around me.
Our whole town is on fire.
What town?
What?
How is a town floating on water on fire?
It's made of wood.
Wet wood?
Yes, the bottom parts. Look at it, it's on fire!
Okay. Who are you? Where am I?
What are you talking about?
Keep rowing.
All right, he continues to row, a little angry now.
I fold my arms angrily, and then quickly kind of scramble and then put a mustache and a scar across my eye.
Jeez, you must have bumped your head pretty bad.
You have no idea. Anyway, what's going on? And why are we so chill, even though everything's friggin' hell around us?
Shh.
Water hell.
Shh.
Oh, sorry. Wait, isn't fire loud?
Yes, but we don't want to get spotted.
By the fire?
Shut up.
I fume.
I set on fire.
Yeah. Ah! All right, he looks at you and notices that you're dressed much more nicely than he is. You're not from around here, are you?
Clearly not.
All right, he's getting mad now.
Did you pull me out of the water?
You
You think I live there?
I saved you.
From where?
The town of Solon. It's on fire. It's on fire.
I gathered that. Who set it on fire? Did you do it?
I didn't do it.
Did I do it?
No. There were these hounds that came through. His eyes were made of fire. And then these men had dark skin.
Whoa.
Are we getting real here? We getting
Yeah.
real?
You're getting real.
Dirty 30!
Yeah!
Guys, we've had a lot of fun today, but it's time to get a little serious. Dirty 30. Well, does anyone know who those things or people or whatever are?
No, I don't. I've never seen them before. Where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Are you okay?
Keep
You
going.
have a big scar across your face.
You can call me Cotton Eye Joe. Let's continue. I'm
Maybe you should
from
lay
the High
down.
Realm. Maybe you've heard of me. My name is Grayson Abernathy.
What? Grayson Abernathy's a human.
Cyril Evilbane.
Immediately ditch that.
Maybe you should
Yes.
lay down.
But I'm not lying down until I get some answers.
Ask some questions.
I have been. Keep rowing. Okay, so what's your name?
Gerard,
Gerard? Can I call you J-Rod?
I guess.
Thank you. Now, he didn't say it explicitly, but I could tell by the tone of his voice he likes that nickname. Like, he doesn't want to like it, but he really likes it.
All right, when you look around, Cyril, you see that the sky is a strange red color.
It's probably on fire, too. Might as well be.
If water's on fire, anything can be.
Might as well be.
Might as well be. And you see that the fish that are in the water
They're on
are
fire.
acting strangely. They're on fire.
I wonder why.
All the fish underwater are on fire.
The town on water's on fire. I mean,
Is it just playing
Not
Smoke
me.
on the Water the whole time in the background?
You see that the fish, rather than are acting very strangely, they are sort of writhing in the water, twisting and gnarling their bodies.
okay, J-Rod, I have
They're just
questions.
rocking out.
To smoke on the water. They're all smoking doobies and
Fish love smoke on the water.
all having acid trips, writhing on the floor.
Can I examine the water? Like, does it look weird?
The water itself does not look weird.
Okay. I don't want to touch it.
Well, you are.
All right,
you
J-Rod.
were in it a moment ago.
All right, J-Rod, I'm infected. I don't actually say that. All right, J-Rod, 2 questions. Why are you, like, the only person, as far as I can tell, who got out of that mess? And where are we going?
I was working on the sewer system when they attacked.
There is no sewer system in Watertown.
There is a sewer system. It leads from the tops of the houses.
2?
The water.
That's a hole. Anyway, just J-Rod, focus. Where are we going?
I know a shortcut that leads to the trail. We may be able to cut him off.
J-Rod, I need you to listen to me very closely. In a body of water, nothing is a shortcut. They're all direct paths from point A to point B.
All right, he angrily gestures to a bridge leading from the town to the shore. They came through on foot, idiot. I hate you.
J-Rod, you love me. I'll take that nickname back. I'll call you Jared. All right. Well, do you need help rowing?
Just lay down and be quiet.
Fine. I'll lie down, kind of close to him, like closer than I should be.
All right. You as you approach the shore, you see that on the shore, there are birds on the ground. They're sort of flopping around.
Bam, 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 bam.
They're flopping around and making strange squawking noises. He pulls you ashore and then gives you his hand to let you off the boat. Seeing that you've clearly suffered some sort of terrible brain injury.
I I say charmed, I'm sure. And then I crawl out of the boat and kind of curtsy at him.
All right. There is an opening in the trees, this sort of path, and you can see through the tree line. Gerard looks through it, and he speaks. What the? And when you look, you see these two enormous red pillars of light in the distance.
Any ideas, J-Rod?
Not a one.
Do you know what's happening with the animals?
Not a one.
All right. I grab his hand again.
Again?
He gave me his hand to get out of the boat.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
All right.
It feels comfortable.
And then he flies into space.
I tell him that. I look him in the eye and I say, this feels right. And then I pull him onward to the opening in the trees.
Okay. He is weirded out but concerned for your health.
Nice. That's my first move.
When Petite is away, Cyril will play.
I'm not bi-curious. I'm bi-crazy person.
Okay. Sorry, I just thought of a funny joke. You could say, it's not applicable, but it's a good one. You could say, I'm not bi-curious, but I am bicentennial man.
All right.
I just need to get that
we'll
joke
get our team
out
of
there.
writers on it. And make sure.
Write a story around that joke for me.
I'm not bi-curious, but I am bicycle.
Okay, so you're holding his hand.
My ice die has totally melted, so we need to hurry this along, or not ask me to roll anything this episode. I hold his hand and start pulling him onward. Now let go of his hand, clearly reading his body language.
All right, he pulls you through the path. It's a very narrow path. You have to duck under limbs and through bushes, and you come to this opening where there's this small little cliff that overlooks a dirt path.
All right. Are there any signs of a struggle through here? Like, I don't know, scorch marks from a fireball or...
Through the path?
Tentacle faces, people.
Tentacle faces, comma, people. No, it appears that the road has been used recently.
Is that JT?
Is that Jesse from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, is that Aaron Paul or is that Justin Timberlake?
I think it's both.
Okay.
All right, he says, a few of them came through here. We should see them pretty soon.
Okay, so... It's a lot.
All right. He looks around. All right, maybe we should scout out the area.
I can do that.
All right, I'll look around here. You go south.
All right.
Cyril heads north.
As he goes north.
Just kidding. I go south.
All right. He doubles back, starts to look around the path where you came from. He heads north.
It doesn't look like there's... Like, am I looking at this wrong? Is there actually play space there?
There is.
Cool.
That is the large dirt road. Let me reveal it for
okay.
you.
Got it. All right. I go this way then.
I guess since you're atop that little cliff, you can see pretty far, actually.
All right, so I kind of like look around. Like, can I see anything?
Does a wagon run over him?
You don't yet see anything. You hear this rustling noise coming from south.
All right, I put my ear to the ground.
Okay. I think you do have, like, nature or something, right?
I hear a car.
I guess he's the DM,
I have
guys.
+1 nature.
Huh?
I have +1 nature.
Okay, would you like to use it?
I will.
Okay.
All right.
Did this joke turn into a good idea?
7.
Well,
No, it's...
All right, you are unable to determine anything from the noises you hear.
in case anybody was watching me, I kind of stand back up, brush myself off. Yep, dirt. That's dirt for sure. All right, I'm gonna keep walking this way, and I kind of peek around this tree.
All right, yes, you're headed into a deeper part of the woods. The trees are beginning to grow thicker.
And we never saw Gerard again.
Ooh, yeah, I have to have a direct line of sight for message. Never mind.
But the rustling does get louder.
Do I have any idea? Like, can I pinpoint it yet or no?
It sounds sort of like leaves rustling, but it's strange that it continues to make the noise over and over again. Not like something moving.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, I keep going.
All right, as you step into this opening, you see there's a wolf, but it has this cut open on its stomach,
Yeah.
and it is sort of writhing in pain.
You gotta help it, then you gotta make it be your friend!
Yeah. All right, I kind of walk up to it slowly, like, hands outstretched like Frankenstein, and I'm going, "Whoa!" No, I'm not.
You wolf.
I'm not doing that. I'm presenting one hand to it, like like, it's gonna be okay.
Like wolves do to each other.
You don't
Yeah, like, so he can smell my
have
hand.
animal handling, so you can probably...
He's gonna eat it.
Do I need to roll animal handling, or does the fact that it's, like, dying, does that change anything?
Tell me what you're trying to do.
I just want to walk up to it in the first place, like...
Okay. As you approach it, it sees you. It sort of gives a whimpery growl, like it's out of energy.
Okay, I was just gonna say I want to heal it.
Yeah.
Like, medicine.
Okay.
9.
Tell me how you heal it.
Alright, well, because of my abilities with nature and stuff,
Right.
I know that these thicker trees have a moss that, like, some people use. Once you mush it up and stuff, you can put it in wounds, and it makes them feel better.
Yeah, that's good. How do you approach the wolf?
Well, I've already gone over here and grabbed some moss, and I just kind of walk up to him like, hey, buddy, I've got +3 animal handling. It's a skill that I picked to be good.
Right. As you oh, go ahead.
That's an 11.
All right. As you slowly approach the wolf, it sort of weakly snaps at you. The wound is on the lower part of its body, so if you were to try and mend it, it may not be able to reach you. Maybe.
Okay. I go down on the wolf.
All right. You were able to mend its wounds, and it is now able to move around freely. It doesn't appear hostile towards you.
All right. I just try to. Oh wait, do I have any items? Let's approach this like a people.
You have rations and stuff in your backpack.
I have rations and stuff in my backpack. Can I offer it some of my rations?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Cool.
And it does eat out of your hand.
I pet it while it eats out of my hand.
All right. When you try to pet it, it thinks you're trying to take its food. It growls at you again.
No.
And it goes back to eating.
I let it eat. I sit down on the ground.
All right. You see to the west.
You see J-Rod getting mauled by the rest of the pack.
You see to the west, Gerard approaching with his bow drawn. He puts his finger over his mouth as he points that bow and arrow at the wolf.
Ooh.
No. No. Not. Jared, stop.
Okay. Seeing that you have gotten in the way of the wolf and that it isn't attacking you, he lowers it.
This is my friend.
All right. As you start to speak, he puts his hand over your mouth again, and then he points north.
All right. I look over at the wolf and I give the like, hey, be quiet kind of hand motion. I'm like, cut it out.
Okay. It doesn't appear to understand that hand motion.
Does it do like the cute thing where it like cocks its head and it's like, huh?
No. It just keeps eating its food.
All right. I'd come in here then. Whatever this, behind this tree.
Okay. He points north and he whispers, "A scout."
Okay.
And he gestures you to follow him.
Well, what about the wolf?
He shrugs.
I like walk over and I lean down, like I get on one knee and I propose to the wolf. No, I say, I'll be back for you. I love you. And then I run away, tears welling in my eyes. All right, let's go.
All right. Gerard is going to run north behind this tree. All right. He's able to run silently. And then you see this, like a wolf, but larger. And it has these red eyes. And it's sniffing. And I would like you to roll initiative. You're not in combat, but I would like everything to slow down.
It's 15.
All right. The hound, fiery hound, is going to start sniffing and is going to approach both you and Gerard. And it is Gerard's turn. He's going to, seeing that the hound is coming towards you, is going to run to the other side of the large tree he's hiding behind. And he does so quietly. Your turn, Cyril.
All right. I've got a direct line of sight to Gerard, at least if I'm understanding correctly. So I point at him and I go, okay, so what are you good at?
I'm a plumber. I'm good at plumbing.
But man, as far as message goes, he has been the one to take to it the best. So good job.
Well, he actually saw you, and you didn't pretend to be a god this time.
Gerard!
It's your G-Paw.
It's your G-Paw, G-Ma.
In hell!
Well, what, do you have like a wrench or something? What do you do?
You see that he has a bow and arrow.
Okay, so if I draw this thing over to me, will you be able to, knock it out or kill it?
Yeah, he nods.
Okay, break! Alright, okay. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Oh.
Alright, I use prestidigitation, and And I'm just
You gotta use
gonna
message.
How many of these do I have? I don't have any more?
I mean, you have one action per turn.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll just call out to the wolf. So I'm gonna be like, hey wolf, sexy lady wolf back here.
What?
How?
Are you talking to the wolf?
Woo.
I don't.
Does that answer your question?
I don't. Are you?
He's talking
are
to
you
the
making...
hellhound, not the wolf.
No, not the wolf, the hellhound.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
Sorry.
You're making some sort of enticing hellhound noises.
Yeah.
Or are you saying, "Hey, I'm a lady wolf"?
Haru!
I'm sexy lady hellhound. Sorry, I know hellhounds are really like sticklers for syntax and technicalities.
Yeah,
and...
like the difference between a howling of a wolf and a man going, "Ooh, I'm a lady wolf."
All right.
So which one are you doing? Are you being a dumb human for a trap, or are you being a lady hellhound for a trap?
Lady hellhound fur trap. I'm gonna honeypot the crap out of this hellhound.
I don't know what's going on.
And then I stick out one of my legs, my juicy hammy legs.
I see.
Ooh, yeah, how?
What does prestidigitation do?
I didn't use it.
You're just sticking out your real leg? Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, it sees it.
Good.
It does.
Great.
It does
That'd be
take
weird
note.
if that wasn't my intended effect.
All right, which side are you poking it out towards Gerard?
Yes.
Okay. And that is your turn.
Yeah.
Hey.
Actually, can I go back in time
And not
to
do any
whenever
of that?
I was? No. Can I go back in time to whenever I was in message with Gerard and just add something really quickly?
Yeah, sure. You can still do it.
Can I charm person while I use message or no?
No, it's a full action.
All right. Yeah. No. Okay, never mind.
All right, so you're still doing the sexy lady Cyril?
Of course, that was never on the table as a thing to change.
Okay.
In fact, by default, I'm usually doing sexy lady Cyril.
All right, then the hound is going to run towards you and attempt to bite you.
Jared, go! Jared!
All right. With his, well, it wasn't really his turn.
Yeah.
But let's say he readied an action. I'm fine with that. So he's going to fire at the beast, and he gets a hit. All right. He does 4 points of damage.
He's a heavy hitter. That's pretty
That's
good.
Jared, what the crap? What the crap?
J-Rod's draining threes.
All right. The hellhound is struck in the side with an arrow, and he's going to continue to attack Cyril. All right, he misses. When he opens his mouth, you see that inside is this bright light, like his insides are made of hot magma or fire. And it is Gerard's turn. He's going to fire another arrow at the beast, and he hits 6 points of damage. Cyril Evilbane, you have successfully seduced the hound into biting you.
You did it.
I did
How
it.
jealous is the regular wolf now?
Oh, it's super jealous.
Huh.
Gotta use that rapier.
I guess so. That's about all I've got going for me right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's a 1.
You get to re-roll.
Ah!
23
That is a hit.
and 11 points of damage. That is a
A new record.
high score.
Whoa.
Yes. Whatever the opposite of a pickle is, Cyril's got himself into that.
An olive?
Ugh, worse.
Nope.
All right. The beast opens its mouth to bite you, and you shove your rapier into its throat.
No, it'll melt.
It's already like half gold anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right, and it is the wolf's turn, or the hound's turn. It is going to dislodge the rapier from its esophagus and attempt to bite you.
Is the wolf not helping out?
He's just
He's
watching.
still eating his rations.
He's hungry. Hungry.
You get it, David?
He's hungry.
I get it now.
All right, 21 versus AC.
Pretty sure that's a hit. Yeah, it is.
All right, the hound bites onto your thigh, and you see that your pant legs begin to smoke. You take 13 points of damage.
You're okay. You're
Yeah, but that's not good.
fine. That's okay. Is that fire
wait.
damage?
It is.
I turn really quickly back to the wolf and I go, Wolfie, help me.
I thought you were starting like a slow chant. Wolfie.
I do that instead. Wolfie. Wolf.
All right, it is Gerard's turn. Seeing that you were in trouble, he's going to run and leap onto the back of the hound.
Man, this guy's really committed to you already.
What a hero. He really does like that nickname.
He's the main character of the show now.
There's gonna be a moment where he, like, someone calls him Gerard, and he's like, it was always Gerard.
All right, he is able to leap onto the back of the beast, his arms around its head. He's able to pull it away from you, wrestle it.
There's a moment that the audience sees, but that he doesn't see, where I look up at him, like, and you can clearly tell I have a newfound respect for him.
Newfound love.
I found love in a
glory.
hopeless place. All right.
It is Cyril's turn. Ditch him, Cyril! Get out of there!
I provoke an opportunity skedaddle. I'm gonna... If I attack him, am I at risk of hurting my brother?
I believe you have a 1 in 20 chance of hitting your brother.
Actually, it's way less than that, because you get to reroll ones.
14.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 1 in 400. Yeah.
14.
14 is a hit.
And 8 damage.
Man.
Cyril's
stepping it
turbo,
up.
yeah.
You should inspire good old J-Rod.
Or the wolf.
Inspire him to eat faster.
I look up at J-Rod and I say, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. And I smile really big, like manically.
All right. While he is being, like, bucked around on this hound.
Inspired.
Inspirational.
All right, then Gerard is going to pull an arrow from his quiver and try to stick it in the hound.
Man, Gerard's cool.
All right, he does so successfully. Can I add that's damage?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you'd like.
D8.
A D8?
Yes.
You could effectively more than double Gerard's damage.
Gerard is now a close
my
range fighter.
God.
An arrow in each hand.
Gerard does 14 points of damage.
He's good. He's so strong.
All right, with an arrow to the neck, Gerard brings the hound down.
All right, I look down at it for a second, and I look up at Gerard. I just slowly lift up one hand, like, bring it in.
Wait, for a high five?
Yeah, high
For
five.
a tender embrace.
All right, he looks down and then quickly gives you a high five.
All right, so I want to look at this thing a little bit. Like, can I do a nature check to, get a better idea of what it is?
Yes.
That's a 10.
What was the 10?
It is fire, doggo.
When you look at it, you see that the beast was pierced by the arrows. There is this red liquid pouring out.
Blood.
It does. This red liquid that glows red. It doesn't appear that it is magma, but rather a magical red liquid, maybe blood, maybe magical blood. And when it touches the grass, it begins to smoke and smolder.
All right, I look back up at J-Rod. Like, so still no idea?
What?
Like, you don't know what these things are, really?
He shrugs.
All right, I do a 180 and turn to the wolf, and I point at him like, I'm disappointed in you. You didn't help one bit.
All right, the wolf
Still
is
eating?
Still eating. Licking the ground where the food was.
Okay, so what did you see up north? Anything?
There's a wagon coming.
Good wagon? Any idea? Like, did it have, like, was it black and with flames on it, or, like, just normal?
It looked like the ones that came through when the city burned down.
So not good. I guess we gotta head that way. Wolf, are you coming?
He doesn't appear to notice you.
Give it a little...
Like, oh, look,
All right, I get...
Make out with it is what I'm saying.
Yep, do that like honey hot thing or whatever you said.
I've been really trying. I get really close to the wolf. I'm like, come on.
Do you grab at it?
No, just pat your leg.
Yeah, I like do some variation of the thing Bobby did. Just come on. Oh, he's a good wolf.
All right, the wolf walks up to you and sort of sniffs around you looking for more food. Very close to you, sniffing your pockets.
There will be more later.
Your food-covered fingers.
Why can't my love sustain you? There's far more of that than there will ever be food in this world. All right. I take out of my pack, I have common clothes.
Uh-huh.
And I think that a purple bandana is pretty common.
Okay.
So I tie a purple bandana around the wolf's neck.
All right. It does allow you to do so.
All right. J-Rod, that's enough for me. Let's get going.
All right. Do you hear on the path the clip-clop of horses' hooves?
Dum 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 dum.
It's a fat, super fat horse.
Oh, my horse!
One of the horses has an injury.
Alright, so I'm gonna sneak up kind of to the road where I can see a little better.
You approach it, and you do, in fact, see a wagon coming through. All right, Gerard leans over to you. We either have to sneak aboard or take them out.
Are you really sneaky?
I'm pretty sneaky.
Sneakiest plumber in the world.
Mario. Alright, I'll save it.
Imagine how many
turn people
housewives
invisible.
he's banged.
He nods, knowing what Bobby said.
Alright, well, I like the sneak aboard plan because it took like most everything we had to take down one of those things.
He nods.
So
Lead the way.
Let's get sneaky.
Okay, we're gonna sneak. Let's get sneaky with it. Bam, 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 bam.
Alright, I'd start sneaking up to the wagon.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Well, okay. Man, my stealth is awesome. I should sneak everywhere.
I should sneak everywhere. Lordy.
15.
All right, with a 15, you're able to quietly move up to a tree next to the wagon. You're able to see the wagon. There are these drapes on the outside of it covering the windows, and they are closed. The outside of the wagon is fairly ornate. So where the wood is, there it's sort of engraved. You could hold on to it. It's about 2 feet above the ground, and on top is this blackish silver covering.
Alright, I want to run to, if there is one, a like foothold close to the window that's covered.
Sure. Yes, there is. You're able to...
Stealth, I imagine, or no?
Yeah. You could leap
All
and
right.
stand on it.
23.
All right, with a 23, you're able to leap from behind the tree and one jump, land beneath the window.
That's like 20 feet. Alright, so I'm going to kind of peek up, like just very, very barely, like underneath the fold, under the draped drape.
All right, I'd like you to give me another stealth check.
18.
All right, you poke your head up through the curtain. You're able to see that inside there are these dark elves, 4 or 5 of them.
Alright, I'd turn around and motion for J-Rod to come on.
He too is going to run towards you stealthily. All right, and he successfully also leaps onto the side of the wagon.
Now, is there anywhere that we can, because we can't hold on for the duration of whatever ride they're going on, is there anywhere we can kind of sit?
The place you're at, you're able to stand fairly firmly. It doesn't appear that there's anywhere you could sit, other than maybe on top.
Alright, so the way that the top of this thing is made, if I were just sitting on top of it or lying on top of it, would I be really obvious to people watching, or?
You could be seen from a distance, but if people were up close to you, I don't believe so. It's a fairly large wagon.
Okay.
People standing next to the wagon getting out of it probably wouldn't see you.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna climb on top, I guess.
Okay.
And kind of lie down.
Give me a stealth check then, or an acrobatics.
15.
All right, with a 15, you're able to pull yourself up on top of the wagon.
Alright, and then I reach out to help lift him up.
He's going to do the same. All right, you grab Gerard's arm, and you pull him up, and then he kicks the window as he climbs up on the roof. You hear the window open, and you see a head poke out of it, a dark elf. It looks around, seeing the trees they're passing by very closely. It closes it.
I look at him and I go, whew. Gah! Gah!
Goo, 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 goo. Grayson!
Yes, sir.
Grayson!
Ghost! Grayson, you wake up. Your arm is hooked onto this sewer grate.
Okay.
I know a guy who can help you with that.
Just stay there.
We'll be right there. Am I like cuffed?
You are not. It appears that you are in this sewer system. It looks very familiar. In fact, it is the sewer system of Stormvale.
Okay.
Your arm is just fortunately hooked onto by the cuff of your arm, by the cloth of your arm, hooked onto the sewer. And you remember from a child that these sewers house the secret entrances into the castle of Stormvale.
So so it leads from like the streets to the castle?
Correct.
Well, I guess I'm going to free myself.
Okay. You're able to make your way through the sewer. You enter a portion that seems very familiar, and you see this decaying body with enormous hands.
God, no! No!
Great.
Oh, God. I sort of retch from the smell. So that means I'm on the right path to the castle then.
Correct.
All right, I guess I'm going to head to the castle.
A nice moment. You make your way to the castle, and you recall that as a child you would play in these secret entrances, and you recall one that leads into the study. As you approach it, you see this strange-looking part of the sewer, the strange wall, and you can't quite remember how to get it to open.
I give it a push.
All right. When you push it, it does feel strange. It's much softer than you'd expect the stone wall to be.
I guess I will investigate it. 10.
All right. With a 10, you notice that in each of the corners, there is a pinhole light. Like there's a small amount of light shining through.
I give it a...
All right. And when you do, it opens. As the door begins to, or the doorway begins to open, you see that there is this warm light shining through, and then you hear, and then the light goes away.
Uh-oh. Who's there?
And you don't hear anything.
All right. What's around me?
The room is dark, but you're able to see there are bookshelves. You believe that you are in the study. It's very dark, and you aren't able to see anything.
I'm going to kind of post up against this bookshelf and peek around.
You peek around, and you are able to see that it is a bare wall. But you are able to find a doorway in the south.
Then yeah, I'll follow the wall along to the doorway.
Okay. You see that the door is sort of moving closed, like someone has been through it quickly.
Okay. Then I will follow.
I would like you to roll perception check.
20.
All right. As you enter the doorway, you see that there is someone waiting on the left side, or to your left, as you walk through the doorway.
I put my hand on my sword. Can I see who it is?
You cannot. You can see that they are wearing golden armor.
Okay. I'm going to keep my hand on my sword as I go through the door.
I would like you to roll initiative.
Okay.
This hallway is also very dark.
17.
So you see a figure in golden armor, and you're not quite able to make out who it is. And it is your turn.
Who's there?
You hear a grunt. Ugh.
It's Grayson Abernathy.
Prove it.
I pull out the last sun.
They don't say anything.
So we good?
You hear a shh, like a sword is being drawn.
Take me to my sister. She can prove it.
Fight.
All right.
Do you have anything with
I have a Stormveil shield that has the sigil on it.
You show
I show him that, yeah.
I believe you.
Oh, all right then. I'll attack him. 12?
A 12 is a miss. And then they are going to riposte. 21?
That's a hit.
8 damage. The figure is going to strike you. 20 versus AC?
Yeah.
What's your AC?
19.
7 damage. And they're going to attack again. It is a miss.
I'll riposte him. 19.
That is a miss.
I'll precision attack. 23.
That is a hit.
21 damage.
Now it is your turn.
Who sent you?
I live here.
Who are you?
My name is Dahlia.
Can I do a check to see if I remember him from when I was a kid?
Yes.
21 for history.
You do not remember a Dahlia from your childhood.
Does anything look...
You distinctly do not remember one.
Okay. Does anything look weird about him compared to a typical golden knight?
He is much larger. You notice that he has this black, long hair, sort of braided.
All right. I'm going to give him the double chop. That's a miss. And that's also a miss, but I'll make the second one a precision attack. 24 and 13 damage.
When you strike him, you hear a laugh. Ha ha ha! The figure is going to attempt to grab you. So give me a athletics check.
22.
All right, the figure is able to grab you and is going to attempt to throw you into a table in the center of the room. So you're picked up and thrown to the center of the room. And then the figure approaches you, and then you see this light come on. And you hear a familiar voice.
Surprise!
Cyril of Evil Pain!
Woo! Happy birthday, Grayson!
You hear a familiar voice. Dahlia! It is your sister's voice. And when the light comes on, you see a large figure, a woman, a female orc, standing above you, wearing golden armor.
Oh, man.
She pats you on the stomach. Pretty tough.
What's wrong with you?
She laughs.
That doesn't answer it.
She's really laughing.
My God, you let these kinds of people in the Golden Knights now?
Whoa,
Is that what's going on?
Grayson?
Wow. More like racist.
Racist. Grayson.
Grace.
Racist.
I give her a hug.
All right, you can feel her trembling. What? I thought you were dead.
Nope, that's every other brother.
Hey!
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty good. All right. You can feel her trembling still.
I cup the back of her head supportively.
All right. You didn't write me.
Well,
Didn't you get my letters?
no, that's probably our gargoyle mailman's fault.
Whoa, come on, Frampton!
Yeah, I think he might eat the letters or something. I don't know. He's a weird guy.
He's too busy playing his Game Boy.
No, what's going on? We've been through some stuff too.
What? Something strange is happening. But you're fine. You're alive.
Yeah, I don't know about fine. I'm alive.
All right, she takes you by the hand and leads you into her room. That's my incest. I'll just say it.
Oh man, getting right to it. Don't even have to wait a couple episodes.
I'll just say it. I'll go ahead and say it.
She leads you into a room.
I mean mug the I give the Dahlia the old mad dog as I walk out.
All right, she gives you the kissy face.
I retch again from my dad's body.
All right, she leads you into her room, and you see that there is a crib.
Oh no.
I say uh-oh as I walk in.
You step into the room, and you see there is a crib, a pink crib, and she guides you over to it.
What'd you guys do?
All right, she pulls you over to see the crib, and you see a small girl.
Aww.
And she holds you, Finesse does, and says, her name's Gracie.
Oh man, time to start the waterworks.
Woo! She'll be dead by the end of the season.
Oh god. I sob harder thinking of what Cyril just said.
Yeah.
I want to pick her up.
Do you say that to Vanessa?
Yeah.
She nods and smiles. She has tears in her eyes.
I pick her up and start poking at her nose.
You can see her shift her weight. She's still fully asleep.
Oh.
She's only about 8 months old.
Okay.
So she can move about, but she can't really walk or hold herself up.
I just kind of gently rock her. Where's Reilly?
All right, you see a look of concern on her face, and then she walks you over to a balcony.
All right, I put the baby down before I walk to the balcony.
Right, she leads you out in the balcony, and as you leave through the door, you see that the sky is bright red, and just outside the city gates are these 2 red pillars of light. She says, he's out there somewhere.
Acceptable losses.
What's going on with this, with these pillars?
She says, do you remember Drain Darksilver?
Yeah.
His sister's come back for him.
Oh god. Daruk?
She nods.
She'd be crazy.
She nods.
Oh god. You remember that one time we hooked up when we were kids? Daruk, by the way, not you and I. I stammer.
I know what you mean.
She didn't stop calling my cell stone for 3 weeks.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
You know I killed him, right?
Who?
Drain.
Oh, that's not good.
She's not going to be too happy about that. Oh god. Oh god.
Grayson's like running around in circles,
frantically pacing around the balcony. So, what is this? What kind of spell is this?
All right. She walks out to the balcony to look over it, and she says that the 2 pillars are typically used for conjuring some sort of demon that really has led the Golden Knights to fight off the Dark Elves at these 2 pillars, and that she would love your help.
How many Golden Knights do you have left?
5, 6 dozen.
All right. Give me a few, and I'll go find them.
You'll find him, right?
I'll do my best.
The end. All right, guys. That was a tense episode.
Yeah, that was good. Some good stuff going on.
I think we gotta thank. I think I gotta thank you guys. This is mostly you guys turning out good for this one. Some good character moments. A little Bindle. A little Cecil.
A little bit. A little Cecil.
A little.
He's
tiny.
a little
He's very
Cecil.
tiny.
A pickle or two.
A pickle or two.
A bit of a pickle or two.
Episode title, anyone?
A pickle or two.
A pickle or two.
For a few pickles more.
I did it!
Bobby, who's your secret winner this week?
This week, my secret winner is... God, what was her name? Daria?
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Daria from the 90s hit show Daria.
And from the 90s cake song, Daria.
Yeah, because she's quite a character, and I look forward to leaving.
She is quite a character.
And then my secret password is, it must have been they who shot it against the dragon.
Yes! Do you think that someone will listen that gets that joke?
No.
I don't get it.
Absolutely not. I don't know if anyone's played that game besides me.
Besides the me.
Besides the me and the guy who made it.
If you're listening out there and you get that joke, please post it in the message boards, and we will give you $50. Not actually.
No,
David
I'll
we're
give
not
him $50. If he can figure out what that came from, I will give him $50.
Is this a new riddle?
I mean,
is this a challenge now?
We have a contest.
It's an official QFA contest.
If you can figure out
If you figure it out, you get to be a character on the podcast.
Man, Sean does not apply.
I don't think he knows it anyway.
Well, I mean, no, if Sean figures it out, we'll let him back on.
I literally think it's just me, David, and Caleb that know what this is. No one else knows what this is.
And it's probably going to be really hard to find.
Yeah, there's no way that's ever been quoted unless I quoted it somewhere on the internet.
I like that David's new contest is only people who get it get to be on the podcast.
Yeah. So
Not even us.
Spencer, you're out.
Goodbye. It was a good run.
David, who's your secret winner this week?
Bandano the wolf, because he got to eat all that. He got to eat all Cyril's rations.
His name is O'Donnell, but go on.
O'Donnell.
All right.
O'Donnell Bandana?
That's it.
And my secret password is, I ain't giving no secret password.
Ooh.
Rebel.
Youth in revolt.
We're the rebel, yeah! He said balls. For the audience, that's a joke that was cut during the intermission, so...
Yeah, maybe it'll get put at the end if we're lucky. If we're very good.
No.
We're not
You
good
have
enough.
to guess what game that's from to get the joke.
Yeah, I'll put it at the end of the next episode if you guys figure out what game that's from.
Spencer, who is your secret winner this week?
My secret winner, hotly contested, but my secret winner was ESPN 15 The Pickle.
Yeah.
And my secret password is Grandma's gonna sue the pants off of Santa.
My secret winner this week is Cyril's sexy leg.
Yeah, I thought about that one too.
I was gonna use prestidigitation to make my leg really hairy. Like it could be like a wolf leg. That was my plan, but I had already used message.
All good ideas.
Yep.
And my secret winner this week, or my secret password this week, is Sylvester Stallone, Frank Stallone, and Stallone, starring Nicolas Cage.
Oh. All right.
I also almost had a secret password, but I couldn't remember it. It was like Gma, that's G-Paw, and something else.
Oh, the God thing?
Oh, yeah.
I am...
It's Gma and G-Paw from hell.
This is
From
your
hell!
G-Paw from hell.
That's right. So if you guys want to get a hold of us, I don't have my paper. Let's see if I can do it from my head. No, I can't.
All right, see you later!
If you want to heal back the show.
You can help us out. You can get a hold of us. We're on Facebook.
Yep.
Twitter, we're at Quest for Ad. Our website is quest-for-adventure.com.
Oh.
Our email is thequestforadventure@yahoo.com. We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud. We're on iTunes. We're
We're
really
not on Podomatic. Don't even look there, you chump.
We might still be there in some
We might
form,
still
but
be
don't
there.
look.
We
because that
are
doesn't help us.
there up until episode 24, but don't you dare look.
Don't you look?
That would be sad if someone went there first and then they listened to it 24 and they're like,
Oh.
they stopped.
Why'd they end on this episode?
I must find them.
Why'd they end on Indiana draining the candy factory?
man.
If that's
the
the
worst
last one,
place
they know
to
why.
end.
If you guys want to help out the show, the best thing you can do to support us is tell people about us. Tell your friends. Cyril, do you have friends that you haven't told about this podcast?
I don't have friends.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, you gotta leave us a review.
Yeah, and leave us a review on iTunes. That helps us out so much. That would be fantastic. And we're gonna help you out. We're gonna throw you a little bone here.
We're gonna help you out.
We're gonna help you out. Help me help you. Wait.
Out.
All right, you just help us.
Just help us, please.
Help!
Help!
Heal.
And to help you understand how you should rate the show, Bobby, what is our scale this week?
Our scale for this week is celebrities named Tom.
Celebrities named Tom. So
1 star. I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Tom Brady, 1 star.
whoa,
Football.
Whoa.
Get out of here.
whoa,
Go!
wait a minute. There's got to be a worse Tom than Tom Brady.
No, it's football.
Tom Brokaw?
I don't know who that is.
He's all right.
Me neither, but I know it's a famous person.
Tom Arnold.
Oh, ooh, he's
All
like
right.
a 2 star.
Oh, come on.
Tom Arnold.
Who's Tom Arnold?
Tom
Yeah,
Arnold.
I was like, if
He
Tom
was the
Brady's
bad
one,
guy
Tom
in
Arnold's
Jingle
the
All the
two.
Way.
Because he had that one show.
No, that's Sinbad.
No, not that bad guy. The real bad guy who's at home macking on his wife. Oh, wait,
That's
that
Phil
was
Hartman.
That's Phil Hartman. Tom Arnold did nothing. He married
Yeah,
Roseanne.
he's in True Lies. Is what he's in.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's married to Roseanne. 1 star.
Wait, so Tom... he was on CMT on like some...
CMT, 1 star. 0
right, fine.
stars. Tom Arnold.
All right, so Tom Arnold's 1 star. What's our 2 star?
2 star. Well, are we being serious? Or are we being jokey?
I don't know.
Where does Tommy Wiseau go?
Tommy Wiseau,
Oh.
he's 3 stars because...
Is he?
I can't
Because
get
he's
well,
awful.
Because
Well,
I can't get
but
enough.
I've got a lot of joy from Tommy Wiseau.
That's true.
I think
So
he brings...
as a
I guess
Tom,
it depends
I think
on what
my
we're
worth,
rating them on.
Right, I think as a Tom, your worth is determined on how happy you make me.
All right.
Well, mate, yeah, like...
So Tom Arnold, you're still a 1.
Still a 1.
so two's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady has brought me less happiness than Tom Arnold.
That's
Who's brought
true.
me
All right,
way
all right.
more happiness just in this conversation alone.
all right. So Tom Brady's 1. We'll do Tom Arnold for 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then...
What about 3?
Well,
3.
like, Tommy Wiseau, I think would be a good 3-star because he has
Yeah.
brought us a lot of joy, but at the
I just
same
brought a
time,
lot of
he's
people-
so terrible.
So much pain.
He's like he's so
Also,
bad.
he's a vampire from World War One. So
So we can't rate him highly. Good thinking.
I don't know. I feel like he's a 4. I feel like he's a 4-star, man.
But then where's Tom Cruise go?
Tom Cruise is 5 stars.
What about Tom
What about
Hanks?
Tom
Tom
Hanks?
Hanks is not on the scale!
no.
All right, I think we go Tommy Wiseau 3, Tom Cruise 4, Tom Hanks 5.
I'm not happy with this.
Oh,
I
that's
think
tough.
Tom Hanks and Tom Cruise are
They get to share 5!
They get to share 5.
That's fair. That's fair.
Tommy Wiseau can be 4.
Tom Hiddleston's 3, Tom
Alright,
Okay.
Tom Hiddleston can be 3.
Tommy
Yeah,
Wiseau is 4.
That's fair.
The most heated debate on Quest for Adventure yet.
God!
Did you guys watch
No.
that movie with Tom Hiddleston in it? He's a country music star.
Oh yeah. No.
No.
It's terrible. I don't know what happened.
What is it?
It's about Hank Williams Sr. It's like they took all the scenes from
Oh, are you talking about Yeehaw Meemaw?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeehaw.
We
It's
are now.
like there was my favorite scene was whenever he said "Darty Thardy"
Darty,
for 30
Thardy,
minutes.
Thardy.
I guess we're just gonna say
Another
that
cut
it's
joke.
Yeehaw
We're gonna
Meemaw.
have... No, that's not cut. I'm leaving every instance of that.
Darty Thardy.
Darty
Even
Thardy.
before the podcast started, and we talked about Darty Thardy for like
I don't know. I
14
don't think that
minutes.
got recorded.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeehaw Meemaw, a Hank Williams Sr. story.
Right. Yeah.
All right, well, now, everyone, you can leave us a review on iTunes, and you have the tools to accurately review us.
And don't think we don't know that you're listening.
Are we a Tommy Wiseau? Are we a Tom Hanks?
/
Are
Tom
we
Cruise.
Tom Brady?
Did you guys know we got
Rock the vote.
we have over
Make Quest for
1,500
Adventure
plays on SoundCloud now.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
It's only been
Yeah.
it's only been 2 months, so they're listening. They're just not
How
reviewing.
many man hours is that?
How many mayonnaise?
It's like at least an hour and a half for each one.
If you're a man.
Oh, right. Well, as we all know, women are worth more.
Right.
They get
I think I can say that and not
75%
get
of
in
the
trouble.
hour on the hour. Then some people get 3/5 of the hour, but we won't get into that.
That's a pretty good joke.
That's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good. Yeah, so the whole series so far is like 48 hours or something like that. It's like 2 full days.
That's gonna be a great weekend. Like, check it out.
Yeah. Don't sleep.
Don't sleep.
And don't drive either.
Don't sleep and drive, especially.
Don't sleep and drive and listen to the podcast. Unless you just want to put our podcast on loop. Then I guess you could do that.
But that's not the optimal way to listen to the
guess so.
podcast.
You should listen to the same episode on loop. You should listen to episode 4 over and over again.
Yeah,
What you
just
should listen
forget
to
the rest of the
is-
show.
If you haven't listened to them yet, the in-betweeners that Bobby and Caleb did are incredible. So go check those out. Like, game-breaking.
Yeah, wasn't old Spencer supposed to have a in-betweener?
That's what
I've
I
got a
thought.
script. I've got a script.
He's got a script. Look at
And
that.
a
It's
theme
cute.
song
He's working
that only
in the
Bobby's
script
heard.
stage now. Oh, gosh.
I remember when I did that back on a dinosaur.
Oh.
I think we have to end this podcast.
All right. So bye.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Oh my God, we're funny.
Only the 4th time in a row.
30.
There we go.